This is my Stuff and Things SMP base, and as you can tell, there's not much to it, but today that's about to change because I'm gonna take out this waterfall I planned and the chunk of the base and turn it into something amazing. And I'm gonna take this river and expand it so it's a bit wider and that people can actually boat through it, but I'm also going to make an artificial waterfall, that way it looks more natural. But before we do that, I have another name to add on Twiggy the Tree. See, my good friend Antisocial Angel, she's been making my Twitch emotes and stuff like that, so I have to add her. Do you guys remember back in episode 1 when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna build some sort of Aether and Silk Punk type of base? Well, that kind of went down the drain and I decided to go a different theme just because I loved that theme more and I could just do more with that new theme. But basically, I decided to go with medieval fantasy. And honestly, I kind of like it. I love the theme. It's an amazing theme and I feel like I have a lot of ideas for this theme. But if you guys don't remember, I did a stream a few weeks ago where I basically gave a new member a tour around the server. If you guys don't remember, it's BerryBoo307 and you guys should definitely go follow her on Twitch. But she basically moved in on the mountain on top of my base in a way. With that being said, we decided to build a river that goes through her base and then down to my base. So basically I decided to build a building that basically directs that water river down into the water river area down below. But yeah, this river is going to be an artificial river and it's going to be made out of blocks and glass. That way it makes it more mystical and it makes it look better than just water, right? And with that being said, the building is finally complete. As you can see, we have 2 water wheels in between these 2 buildings. One is a giant one which picks up the water after pours the water into a second one which is a little bit smaller, and that second one catches the water and then dumps it out back in the waterfall. But yeah, at this point in time I decided to kind of go off of the building and decide to actually work on the terrain a bit. See, I wanted to expand the river down below just because it's a little thin, right? So I decided to take out a giant chunk of the terrain and make the river a little bit bigger. And with that, I was able to continue the artificial waterfall down below into the water. After adding details and texturing in the cliffside, I decided to add a tree because why not? And since it's fantasy, why not add an amethyst looking type tree? That looks the most fantasy like, so I was like, why not? Guys, look at this. This looks insane. Oh my gosh, I actually cooked with this. I want to apologize, by the way, because I don't know where my footage went when I built this this waterfall here, but this is holy, even though that's insane. That is insane. And it's not even just the waterfall, it's this entire building as well. Like, look at this. This looks insane. Oh my gosh. I cooked. I must say now I cooked. So our next problem is we need an actual way up there. And I kind of have an idea. Because since we're going for a fantasy type look, I don't want to just build a regular bridge. See, I want to build a bridge where you won't be able to see it from looking at this angle. But if you look at it from this angle, you will be able to see it. For sure. I'm definitely gonna use glass, that way you can't, you'll still be able to see the waterfall through it. But I'm thinking we use light gray stained glass, that way it kind of blends in with the stone. And of course you'll still be able to see it from this angle, but it's gonna be kind of difficult because you're seeing the glass onto the stone, if that makes sense. And that's not all, because I kind of want to make it interesting. Like, I don't want to just make a staircase up there. I kind of want to do some parkour. Like, you kind of have to do some parkour in order to get up there, which it might be interesting. Also, I keep forgetting I have the Repo Heads mod on. Oh, it looks so funny. But yeah, let's get to work, shall we? Okay, so hear me out, right? You can definitely see it, that's for sure. But, it's kind of hard to see with the stone in the background. Yet, from this angle, you can kind of see it. And honestly, it doesn't look bad. I kind of, it doesn't give off the effect I want it to, but it still gives off the effect that I want. Like, look at that. That is so cool. And like it's barely visible, so you can still see the waterfall in the background. So that's cool. I like that. With that being said, we are basically finished with our building, which is awesome. I am gonna do more in that water. Like it's not just gonna be plain. I'm planning to add some like sea creatures in there, like build some and just add some other decorations and stuff. So that's gonna be cool. And yeah, I'm also gonna expand this terrain more onwards during stream. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end today's video here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you did, then hit that like button down below and also subscribe if you're new to my channel, but it will also help out my channel a lot. I know this was a shorter video than normal, but honestly, I'm kind of liking the short videos. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to do more short videos. So comment down below what you guys want, honestly. Would you rather short videos or would you rather long videos? But yeah, guys, also comment down below what I should do for the interior of this build. I know we didn't really finish the interior, and that is because I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it, if that makes sense. I mean, I could do it in this video, but it's like, you know, it sounds like something I need to plan a bit more, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and yeah, I would love to hear what you guys have in store, what kind of ideas and stuff. And also, if we go around here, you guys can also see that I haven't done the backside, and that is because I kind of need to talk to Barry about it because her base is just over there. Meaning this is kind of the territory where her base bleeds into my base, so we kind of need to build this together, and I kind of don't want to build this part without her. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait on that. But yeah, guys, don't forget to check out my stream. I am gonna be streaming probably mostly this week on Stuff and Things, so don't forget to check that out. I do want to, I'm gonna be productive during my streams. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.